Oh, we are here. It's week 11, and it's time for those DraftKings picks right after this. Welcome back, everybody. So happy you could join me on another pick session. It is week 11. Week 10 is in the books. We won again in yearly. We are in second place, still the point leader, and we took home some money in DraftKings. Unfortunately, last week that lineup didn't hit, but others did. It was a very low-scoring week last week, so a lot of people were hitting with some crazy-ass lineups. So let's get into this lineup this week. Hopefully, it's not like what we saw last week, and players are putting up the points we wanted. But first, let's go get back into this turkey and get our faces right. Now let's start off with the QB like always, and this week we're going to go with someone who we're going to put a tight end and a wide receiver with, and that is Ben Roethlisberger. He's been very consistent the last couple weeks. He's putting up at least 300 passing yards and 2 touchdowns, and I expect another day similar to that, maybe a 3-touchdown game with 300, and against Jacksonville, who doesn't scare really anybody anymore, I think he's going to throw the ball around the field. Jacksonville likes to give up points, so expect Big Ben to have another nice day. 25-point floor at a $6,700 price tag, and we're going to pair him with his wide receivers and a tight end. But first, Now on to the running backs, and let's talk about someone that's coming out of nowhere in Chargers territory, and that is Kalen Ballage. Look, he was signed, I think he was stocking shelves a few months ago, and he is kind of talented. He's a big guy. They don't really have anybody there, and he seems to be getting the bulk of the workload. He has a consistent 14, 15-point weeks, and he's only at 5,600, and he's going up against a 22nd ranked rush defense. I expect him to have another nice day. He's probably going to fall into the end zone, and at that price tag, I like him, and we're going to slide another running back who's been blowing up, and that's DeAndre Swift. He's going up against Carolina, who cannot stop a nosebleed. He's averaging 14.5 points a game, and he's at 6,400. I like Swift. I have him in my yearly. I'm going to be starting him in the flex. I think this week is a good start, especially against that Carolina defense, like I mentioned. So expect him to have 1 touchdown, maybe a 2-touchdown game, and we're going to smoke on that one, because it's going to happen. Now on to the wide receivers, and remember during the draft special I talked about Justin Jefferson being a possible guy that's going to win you a league? He's going to win you your fucking league. Justin Jefferson is a big-time player. He's going to put up 15 to 20 points a game, I think, from here on out, and expect him to have another huge day against Dallas. Again, I'm saying it's Dallas. They can't stop a nosebleed either, so get ready for another big day from Justin Jefferson, and we're going to pair him with another nice wide receiver I like this week, but kind of would fade on, and that's Devontae Parker. He almost had another touchdown last week. He had 7 targets. I know the points don't look great, but again, he's going up against Denver. They aren't good at stopping the pass. I think he's going to have another big week. He's going to have 7 targets, and if one of them's in the end zone and he catches 4 of them, that's a 15 to 20 point day. He could have another big blow up. Who knows? It's Devontae Parker. He's always ready for one of those. So slide him in your lineup, and we're going to pair our QB with someone who's going crazy out there, and that's Deontay Johnson. Deontay is amazing. He's putting points up week in and week out. He is a must start every week. So at 5,900, I like him at that price tag. He could have another 20-point day against Jacksonville, like I mentioned before, because I do expect this to be a shootout. And like I mentioned earlier, that we are going to pair a tight end with the QB. We're going to talk about him right after you smoke with me, people. Are we good? Are we getting fresh in the face yet? I think we're doing good. Lastly, on the offensive side of the ball, let's talk that tight end. And like I mentioned, we're pairing him with the QB, and that can only mean one thing: Eric Ebron. He didn't get in the end zone last week, so that doesn't mean he doesn't get in this week. Jacksonville isn't really good at covering the tight end. They're 25th against it. So I think Ebron at a small price tag of $4,000 can get into the end zone. Expect him to have a nice day. If he just puts up 10 points, that's fine. The tight end committee has been shit lately. You're lucky if you just get 8 points out of any of these guys. So get Eric Ebron in your lineup, and let's talk those defenses right after one more turkey pull. Now onto the defenses, but before we do, I got lit and totally forgot to tell you guys about the flex position. And this week, we're going to go with Adam Thielen. Again, I talked about Justin Jefferson having a huge game. Adam Thielen is just solid. He always catches touchdowns. He's ridiculous. So throw him in your flex. We might change him out with Nick Chubb. Who knows, because the price tags are kind of the same. And now let's talk about the defense. And this week, we are going to go with the Browns. Looks like Myles Garrett is back in full effect. I think Philly likes to turn the ball over. Carson Wentz is turnover prone, so expect a nice day from the Browns. Philly can't put up a lot of big points, so even if they do put up 13 points and a couple picks and a few sacks, that's still a nice day for the Browns, only at 3,000. So get them in your lineup, and that should round out the lineup for the week, guys. Again, if you're copying it, let me know. Hope you guys are taking home some money. If you have suggestions, please hit me up at GoStoner Life on Instagram. And before we get out of here, like always, it's dab time, and this week we got a little something different. We're going to go with the new Boost Evo from Dr. Dabber, and if you guys haven't seen my unboxing on it, you guys got to check it out. And if you're going to get your own, please use code GoStoner to save yourself 15%. This thing is amazing. We're going to fill it up with that Zen as fuck and get on out of here. I'm going to show you how this fucking thing rips. Look how simple this is. Remove the top, pour your drop, boop. There's some DJ Short Blueberry, some fire ass shit from Zen as fuck. Oh, this is so tasty. Now strong ass magnet says thank you very much. 5 clicks to turn it on. It has a white to let you know it's on, and then it has beautiful colors. There's a bunch of different changing modes you could do. Oh, it's so amazing. Hold it down to get ready to go and blast your face off. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing everything you can for the community. Hope the money is with you as well. Stay beautiful, and most importantly, stay lit. Holy shit.